Incredible.
Take it easy, Pat.
You wear my name.
Your time-tumble experiment failed. It left your brain damaged. This is all in your head.
What?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
I told you couldn't keep it straight.
Jeffrey, Hollis, Carla with the microphone, and Tim bunting cleanup.
Very funny.
Microphone?
How do you feel? Do you know where you are?
Do you know when you are?
You can't know that.
That you're from 48 years from now?
Who are you people?
Just, ghosts from the past.
Whoa. This is too weird.
Thought I'd be alone.
You missed that one, but.
By the way, congratulations.
What?
Being the first and only person ever to do this.
How do you know that?
You told us.
I don't know who you people are. I only have 11 minutes.
Stay a moment longer, you're stuck in this dingy world forever. Blah, blah, blah.
You might want to take this slowly.
And no, not everyone finds these ridiculous.
You are gonna give me back my video camera, asshole.
What?
We are finally out of here. You're either gonna find my camera or you're gonna die, you dick.
Pack, tell us what you're thinking.
A little too much to take in.
You weren't expecting all this? Not in your lab?
How do you know? I've been here before.
You are getting it.
And I explained it all to you?
Yes?
I tumble again, but I arrived before now. That's how you know who I am, but I don't know who you are.
I picked the 8 of diamonds.
I don't think that was in my early 21st century colloquial phrase book.
Just trust him. He picks the 8 of diamonds.
It was right over here. Well, it will be right over here in my lab. Right where the bathroom is. Of all the times I could choose to explore, why would I come back here?
Well, you wanted us to make sure that you did.
I did?
You were adamant about it.
About coming back? Do you have any idea how long it took me to get here this time?
5 years of solid work.
Okay, now you're pissing me off.
Hey, what's that?
So you don't know everything. This is the whole reason I came back. An air quality sample.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're taking our air because the air in the future is really bad.
You can't imagine. Here today is day of perfect hybrid. Air from any early wouldn't be able to blend, and anything later wouldn't have enough purity to cleanse. I'm hoping we can replicate this mix and pump it through our processors.
So that's why this was so important.
We're getting desperate. Air poisons cause libido levels to drop dramatically. Birth rates dropped off the graph.
Wait, in the future people stop having sex? Kill me now.
You said something about a birth rate bonanza
What? When?
earlier.
It worked?
Jeffrey, I think time.
Okay, they are nearly out the door.
We're almost done here.
Okay, listen, dumbass. Your niece has paid you. Even that is a mind boggler. But your niece has paid you for your lights, all your damn cameras. You've got so many microphones bugging this place you think you were running for president. Also, she could cherish this day.
And we're very grateful.
You and your weird little buddy have managed to almost fuck it up completely.
Susan, there's no reason. Look, once she sees the footage,
Okay,
she'll...
okay. Just get your oh, I'm too deep for this normal society ass out in the hallway and get a terrific shot of them leaving.
I absolutely promise.
And why I've got to play the bitch of the day instead of Cynthia, who's supposed to be the designated bitch of the day, I blame on you. But I want that falling rice to look more magical than snow in Vegas on Christmas morning, or I will make it my personal mission to make sure that the only monitor you ever get to stare at will be the one behind the counter, as you have even to give up the artistic choice of paper or plastic.
Susan, I think there might be a happy medium.
Caribbean, huh? That works.
You coming over for a bit?
I'm following you, baby.
1 minute warning.
This doesn't make sense. Clearly, I was successful in what I set out to do. If I do it again, why wouldn't I go to some other place? I mean, it's ridiculous. Why would I come back to now?
Wow. Someone's ready to go home. I hope you already know how I'm going to answer your question.
What question?
You better get going. You don't want to get stuck here.
Hey man, it's been a real pleasure.
If you are meeting us for the first time, I guess this is the last time we see you.
Easy 10 seconds.
Get the light.
The tumble has to take place in the dark.
Take care, my friend. Is he gone?
8:56 on the dot. Incredible.
I'll tell you what, let's reload and get that rice shot.
That was the last tape.
What?
We did it.
Yeah.
Pure air replication project worked like gangbangers.
Gangbusters. Congratulations.
But it's one thing at a time. The air's a little cleaner, a little early to tell if the other thing's on the other tick. But for me, this is a celebration of sorts.
Cool.
It took me 6 full months of setup, but I'm back.
You'll streamline that.
I must admit, I was a little curious about it. What do you mean I'll streamline it?
You'll get it down to the point where it only takes you 3 months to prepare.
Prepare.
Every time you come back, it'll just take you 3 months before you can come back again.
I'm not gonna do this again. What's funny?
You're here all night, dude.
No, only for 11 minutes at a time.
Exactly.
You're shitting me.
Come here, I'll show you.
guess I'd have thought about that more opportune moment.
Tell me now.
It's a diagram you use to explain what's going on.
I come back again.
And again and again.
1, 2, 8 times.
I guess so.
That's crazy. There's no way it takes too long to prepare. 8 times would take like...
I think it comes to what, 2 years?
In 2 years.
Though you can only stay for 11 minutes at a time, you're coming back at quarter-hour intervals.
So I don't run into myself.
Exactly. Gives you a 4-minute cushion.
This must be the first time I come back. 7 o'clock. 8:56. That's the time I left last time. How did I know that?
You'll figure it out.
I guess I should cross this one off. And this is this one now. Why is the next one circled?
Why indeed?
Lucky son of a bitch.
I need you guys to do something for me. I need... Whatever's going on here must be pretty important. I need you to make sure I come back.
Well, of course you come back. You're here.
Yeah, but that first tumble let me complete what I set out to do. It'd be natural for me to explore some time else, not come back here again.
So why didn't you?
You implored me to come back. You were adamant about the fact that I was adamant. Whatever happens, just make sure I come back.
Okay.
I gotta explore this.
Hang on.
We're the lavalier.
This way, even if we lose you, we'll still be able to hear you.
My imagination runs wild.
You never leave. Love keeps you here all night.
Thanks for the tip.
She's only been with 2 other men in her life. I know because I was one of them before she dumped me.
Come on, kiddo.
I could have done worse, huh?
We're leaving soon.
He doesn't know how lucky he is, even if there are 2 of them.
A pig at your own daughter's wedding.
Yeah? Well, everyone thinks these are ridiculous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just settle things down a bit. Come and join our bride and lovely groom on this amazing night.
Guess I cannot lose this.
Guess so.
Wow, your shirt dried quickly. I am incredibly relaxed.
Really?
Oh yeah. More relaxed than I've been in a couple of years.
Really?
Mhm. Oh look, Betsy got the bouquet. Don't think I've forgotten your question. It seems so ridiculous when you first asked.
I'm still waiting for an answer.
I'm still composing it. But let me ask you something. Don't make this only memorable because of...
Okay.
All right, we're gonna dance for a second.
Where's Nancy?
Trying to make me jealous by dancing with Mr. Peterson. Like, I really think she's gonna sleep with him, right? So, you're gonna be bowling people over next time trying to catch that bouquet, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't even in the fray this time.
Things are fixing to wrap up. You wanna go grab that camera for me?
Huh? She's incredible. What's her name?
Cynthia Valco. Hey, we didn't interview you last time you were here, did we?
Interview me? No.
And now it's the first time you came back.
Yeah?
Ever since we realized you were real, we haven't stopped rolling on you. But in order to complete this, we need to do sort of a wrap-up interview. So, tell me about your life.
Not much to tell. The past 5 years have just been work, work, work. Promised my wife.
Your wife?
Before she died, I promised her that I'd fix this. The air poison. It's killed tens of thousands of people. Everybody was convinced it was about cleaning up and passing laws. I was convinced we had to start over, so I took my theories from my college thesis and created the tumble. No one knows I've done this, and no one knows where the clean air sample came from, but they managed to replicate it and produce it, like running it through an enormous copy machine, and it's working.
You did that.
Libido levels haven't moved yet, but we're optimistic.
If you're going to come back 48 years, why just stay for 11 minutes at a time?
I was amazed that could extend it that long. I basically just needed enough time to take a deep breath. This was never about exploring the past. It was about fulfilling a promise.
Thank you.
How about you?
I'm not the interesting one here.
You are supposed to be capturing the most important day of my life.
Kel, just chill.
And you're back on him again. I just hope you're not expecting a recommendation.
I don't know what's going on. And I sure as hell don't know why I keep coming back.
But you do nonetheless.
We'll see.
We have it. Come on, let's follow him in.
Oh, what are you doing?
You mind if we watch the process?
Not much to see. The tumble has to be done in the dark.
So, why wouldn't he see more of the world?
Well, he says he could travel through time, but apparently not from place to place. He's only got 11 minutes. What should he be doing, taking laps around the block?
Hey, gang. It's good to be back. The air doesn't smell any different, but it must be.
Oh,
People still aren't...
Just don't go anywhere quite yet. The lovely bride is about to toss the bouquet in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes? How does Kelly stop? Something is not... What time do you have?
8 o'clock.
That can't be right.
It is. What is it?
This is where 8 o'clock falls. I skipped this one. I missed. That's why it was circled, because I leapt over it. Well, maybe I don't need to be here for it. Did you guys see me?
Did we see you 15 minutes from now?
Sorry. Okay, so what do I miss? The bouquet toss for sure.
Hey, are they gonna do a garter toss?
I didn't get an itinerary.
That's what I don't want to miss. Did you see the legs on that girl?
Knock it off. That's my niece.
Sorry, I call him as I see him. Personally, I want to see him, right?
You told me I'm here for all of it.
No, I didn't.
Well, yeah, Forget it. I guess I have a couple months to think about this later. Have you guys seen Cynthia lately?
She was right over there.
She's really something else. I spent some time looking up her life.
You could do that? Imagine what the internet's going to be by then.
No, thank you.
She's the package, all right.
So, what happens to her? Like in the future?
After tonight?
Yeah, you looked her up and...
Just her life before tonight. I didn't want to know anymore.
So that's why you keep coming back? Because you're infatuated?
Where is she?
The whole time we were married, Martha and I worked so hard to make things fine. First time I made love to you, we raced 20 years of bleak. But I kept wondering what was going to be next for us.
Yeah?
I was serious.
Next?
Hi, this is turning into quite the shindig.
There's no such thing as next. Life is just a series of nows.
Have you seen Cynthia lately?
This time I know who you're talking about.
What if we had chosen?
No one chooses anything. Things happen. This is nice. That's all.
You two are certainly getting acquainted, aren't you?
I guess so. Do you know where she's at?
It could have been so much more.
You're here now, and I'm here now. That's enough.
No, it's never been enough.
Last I saw her, she was with you. I suspect she will be again.
The guilt's kicking in, isn't it? The woman you walked away from is watching, alone, seeing you happy. That's why you're jumping in front of the target with a big wound me sign.
No.
Thanks.
Okay. I am your worst nightmare. You think you're living a fantasy, and I'm just having fun. You don't mean anything to me, except when you mean everything to me.
But I've loved you since...
Of course you do. Who wouldn't?
Why did you choose me?
Swimming in Waikiki with dolphins. Who else can create a now like that?
It came down to the fact that I had a bit of money?
No. Comes down to the fact that you spend your money on fun things, and you invite me to join you.
That's what it's been about?
Excuse me.
We were sort of busy here.
Have you seen Cynthia?
You mean during the last 3 minutes you two haven't been pawing at each other?
We were dancing?
Just like we were trying to do.
Sorry.
People will judge you for this. It's better just to walk away.
I want to keep slow dancing.
Yeah? I think that's the first thing you've said all night that wasn't in the past tense.
Hey, Susan. Have you seen Cynthia?
My husband was a smotherer too. You know, it's not a pleasant trait.
I gotta find her.
Okay, now you're just really creeping me out.
Well, if you see her, can you tell her I'm looking for her?
Are you gonna be all right?
Fine.
Just gotta get through a few more formalities.
Mom's a bit over the top with her balloon sculptures.
That's how she manifests to people that she cares. The more balloons she makes, the more she's convinced people will love her.
Can't you just give hugs?
May I have your attention, Steve? Thank you, honey. I just want to... I just want to thank everyone for indulging me today. It really has been glorious. I could never have expected. As I was saying, I could never have anticipated a lot of the challenges that arose this morning, but the decorations almost work in the room, and frankly, today is a day I will remember forever, even if the camera crew is distracted.
Let's crank up some tunes.
I've only got a couple minutes left and I can't even find her.
Okay, Mark.
that what I think it was?
Hell yes.
She doesn't do this a lot, does she?
Guess this means you're coming back the next 11 minutes.
Is the phrase no-brainer still in vogue?
That's a different shirt, dude.
Pardon me? Oh. I've been thinking about this trip for 3 months and I wore the wrong damn shirt.
3 months?
Yeah, that's about as tight as I'm gonna be able to get it.
No one's gonna notice.
You're wearing a different shirt.
I spelled something on it. Borrowed one of mine.
Rad. Metrosexual male bonding?
Is that a rap?
We need another drink.
You promise not to spray your gang colors on the wall.
Yeah. She's over there.
Yeah, I saw her, thanks.
Generation X meets Generation Dad. So, you guys really gonna do it in the closet? You just met her like an hour ago.
I guess so. I mean, her time, that's true, but I met her nearly a year ago, my time, so I'm ready.
I can't believe that you nail a bridesmaid 1 hour after you meet her. You are officially my hero.
Well, as uncomfortable as it is to hear you say that so bluntly, I guess I do, but I have no idea how.
Ready?
Right.
I really want this.
Me too.
We have to do this quietly.
And quickly.
Would you mind? Hi, everyone. And me in 10 years. I hope you're happy. And the kids? Oh, the kids. Hi, kids. I don't know how many of you there are, but you're so beautiful. Now, you listen to your mother. She's a lot smarter than most of your friends' mothers.
I have your attention. Excuse me. The lovely bride is going to toss the bouquet. Woo! Oh! Hold it up, everybody, see it? Okay. Now, what we have all been waiting for.
Picture to take. Here we go. Nice and smooth. All right.
Let's get out of here.
You want to leave your daughter's wedding?
She's got it under control.
Trevor's a hickey away from being onto us.
I'd love for him to catch us. I can take him.
No, let's find a more opportune moment.
You know, you're gonna see who you're gonna see. You just keep spending time with me,
Okay.
Okay, let's get the
Okay, I need a throne.
Oh, I have a step stool in the closet.
I get it.
Okay, everyone, make sure you display your balloon.
Sure wish I knew where Susie was.
Okay. It's going to be cheese on the count of 3. Ready?
Right.
Oh, of course. Bride on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Oh. Okay, everyone, just hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go change back into my other shirt.
It's probably a good idea.
I'm sure it's dry by now.
We're gonna go again. Excuse me. Oh, okay, thank you. We've had about enough of that. Okay, we're gonna try this again on the count of 3. That is, 1, 2,
There she is.
3, cheese.
Where were you?
Oh, I can help with that.
I'm not really sure the peace sign's appropriate at a time when the majority is in favor of your administration's foreign policy.
Monty.
Sorry, I gotta go.
You again.
You're not gonna believe this. That last sample worked. Pregnancy rates are skyrocketing.
Sample.
Adding pheromones was like putting... I better not use that analogy. I'm not sure they've done that yet.
Right.
Eventually, they're gonna put fluoride in the water supply.
Fluoride in the water supply.
Great, you had to tell him. Now Jeffrey's gonna wrap early, run down to the patent office.
Don't you have something to bunt?
Pretty soon, we're gonna have to start pumping the clean sample just so the population doesn't explode.
Yeah, well, I thought we were done with you.
Huh? Why?
You left in such a hurry.
Did I?
Yeah, come on, how'd you do the trick?
What trick? Oh, yeah, what was your card again? That's right.
He's from the future. How else would he do card tricks?
You don't buy this yet.
Why would you come back again?
Because I'm completely obsessed with her. She's all I think about. She's the reason why I get up in the morning.
Who?
You're fucking on me again. Here's something I've been thinking about. Even if I knew what question I was gonna ask her, could I now change it? I know her answer's gonna be yes, but could I ask her to, say, go and slit someone's tires or something?
What the hell are you talking about?
Just babbling. Where is she?
Who?
Come on, you don't know? Did I miss it? No, 7:16, that's right. Where is she?
Yeah, the only reason they asked me to be the maid of honor is because she felt sorry for me.
There's no shame in accepting an
I
opportunity.
didn't even think it was her idea.
And why should that matter? It was a gesture made out of friendship.
Did you show my appreciation? I should make the most of it.
Reverend, have you seen Cynthia?
And who would that be, son?
Cynthia Valco?
I don't believe I know her. Is she with the wedding party?
She's one of the bridesmaids.
I think they're all accounted for. I don't believe I caught your name.
We haven't met.
I'm Reverend Kellerman.
Pack Yoling.
Pack, I brought some people who wanted to see. I told her about your card tricks.
Nancy, have you seen Cynthia?
Do I know you?
He said his name was Pack.
Oh, and this is my boyfriend, Trevor.
Nice to meet you.
You just keep up your jokes. I'm about ready to get my camera back if you want to get it for me.
He loves his camera.
Excuse me.
So, you gonna wait till I ask you about your cool new earring?
You're a gift from a friend.
You gonna tell me?
How did I miss? 3 minutes already.
What's the big deal? Tim, drop it.
I can only be here for 11 minutes at a time, otherwise I can never go home.
Wait a minute. See, you talk enough shit, you're bound to slip on it. You've already been here longer than that?
I came back. I come back every 11 minutes. Here, I'll show you.
Tim, we've got a job. Hell with it. Come on. This will just take a second.
So, we're here. It is 7:18, but I got here at 7:15. I come back 8 times. The first time I got here, it was 8:45. I stayed for 11 minutes, so I left at 8:56. Then I came back 15 minutes earlier, 8:30, stayed for 11 minutes.
So you're coming back in reverse order.
It started that way, but I made a mistake and something happened here. That sort of changed everything. Tim believes me, don't you?
How do you know my name?
Jeffrey introduced everyone when I got here.
And you came back to do card tricks.
No. That's why I came back.
Who's that?
Cynthia Valco. She's one of the bridesmaids.
And in about 45 minutes, we're gonna do something so out of character, I've gotta live as much of it as I can with her chronologically. See, up until tonight, she's only been intimate with 2 other men.
You're a lifesaver. Who's on the front seat? Grandma is smiling.
They're about to cut the cake. Make sure both B and C get it.
B and C, go for the babe in white.
Ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Oh, what the heck? It's a special day, right? My lovely wife. Blah. It's rather apropos. My lovely wife would like to say a few words.
Thank you, honey. Before we cut the cake, I'd just like to say a couple of things. Mother, join me. As I make this transition, which is a tad scary for me, I want to thank both of my wonderful parents for all their support. Mother, Father, thank you.
Don't ever compromise away the passion.
Passion is like a haunted house, full of excitement at every turn, but at the risk of your demise. Once you find your way outside into the peace, you'll be fine.
Just don't expect to ever find your way back in.
I also want to thank the bridesmaids who may come to work for me every day, but understand that I believe there is no such thing as a social subordinate. And thank you for allowing me to delude myself into believing I'm the most womanly woman here this evening. So, thank you. It's nice to know that I've always been the boss, that the office will be well taken care of during my 6-week absence. So thank you.
You deserve it, Kelly.
Next, I want to acknowledge the help of my right hand. She's my rock at the office and has come through again. Cynthia, would you mind standing? Not only did she plan and organize all this.
I recommend hiring a pro.
Next time.
Pardon me.
Kidding, honey. But even though Cynthia couldn't do much about the rain defying all meteorological predictions and wreaking havoc on our perfect outdoor setting, she's just saved the day by finding this knife that was so special to my grandmother. Moma, this is for you.
Time's a wasting. Thanks.
I'm in need of comfort and some laughter, but I don't know what I'm after. Please, I could use some company. Love appears to tease me and seduce me.
Oh, excuse me.
But why does
This is the second time tonight.
Really?
What is that smile about?
You're absolutely beautiful.
What was your name again?
We have met.
At least you made an impression.
No, I'm sure you did too. Really. Pack Yoling.
Pack?
Sprinkled moments like leaves scattered on the grass. They're all we remember of that distant oak tree.
What are you doing?
Well, what if you could gather memories like leaves and cram them all into one place one evening? If you knew this was all the time you had in the world, all the time in your life came down to one night. Well, how would you live it? Shit!
What?
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
What about your question?
What about it?
Still working on it.
Where are you going? I gotta get back. I'll be right back.
I'll save you a seat.
Thank you. Forgot about that table. I laid out a design of the room to time exactly how long it takes me to get into the bathroom. It's 45 feet 7 inches from this camera to the bathroom door. I can make it in 12 seconds, but that table's gonna throw me off. Mike?
Oh, sure.
What are you focusing on me for? That's the shot. That's what keeps me going. First and last image, and lucky nights. It lingers in my dreams. Excuse me. Moments are passing.
Don't you want to? Won't you show me all the things that you've
Hello, Mrs. Peterson. Cute.
My first one of the evening.
Thank you. Your daughter looks just lovely.
What are the dreams you long to share? I hope you like Stevie.
It's good to see Kelly looking so happy. She is so difficult at work. Too bad it's never gonna last.
Sure it will. They'll have 4 kids. She'll become a stay-at-home mommy.
I would not say that too loud in this room.
Yeah, you're right. Poor Trevor's never gonna get the love he's been pining for all these years.
Trevor pining for Kelly? Are you kidding me? Who have you been talking to?
Everyone I can.
Well, I wouldn't hold too much stock in what they're saying.
All right.
What are they saying?
That you're an incredible human being. That you put your friends first, which explains why you fought for Susan to be maid of honor over you. That your choice in men has been both sparse and questionable up until now. Everyone roots for you to wise up and get involved with the right man. The size of your brain is surpassed only by the size of your heart. And everyone who meets you falls in love with you.
You could look down the line of bridesmaids and say the same thing about nearly every one of them.
Really?
Yes.
Not Susan. She hasn't had much interest since her husband died 2 years ago. And Nancy, she's got it, she knows it, and she uses it to get more.
I don't know what you're trying to prove here. I don't even know who invited you. There is no P. Yoling on my list.
You and your lists.
These lists got me through grad school.
Here's another one for you. You're 27. You live in a ritzy apartment complex on the west side. You drive a Bavarian Motorworks, and you ride the stationary bicycle in the gymnasium at your apartment rental complex.
A what?
Bavarian Motorworks, gasoline-powered automobile.
A BMW? I just closed on one. I don't take it home until later in the week. Who the hell have you been talking to?
Cynthia, we need to get this wrapped up.
Already?
Just be a dear and find me a place to toss this bouquet, will you?
There's so much more to do.
Yeah, well, just say that my new hubby's not feeling very well, and if we don't get this wrapped up soon, things could get messy.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Mr. Peterson.
If this had been a normal wedding and you had been wearing a classic bridesmaid dress, I would have been on my knees by now and already licked my way into your lap.
That's so sweet. Oh, Mr. Peterson is just complimenting the bridesmaids on the choice of attire.
Yeah, well, your bitchy boss will always get what your bitchy boss wants, isn't that right, babe?
Trevor, Kelly is not only the bride and my boss, but also...
Your daughter will always have impeccable taste, Mr. Peterson.
It's very kind of you, Trevor.
I gotta make sure everything stays on schedule.
Everything's always on schedule. That's not the issue. You mean if you can control the elements to fit within what you deem the schedule to be? And believe me, you can't.
I just feel like I've been a burden.
Quite the contrary.
Excuse me. We have to bump things up a bit. Do you want to see if you can pry Mr. Peterson away from Nancy?
Let them have their fun. He and Nancy are gonna last as long as today's happy couple.
Listen, Mr. Fortune Teller, you are just getting in my way now.
That's a start.
God, I've got more to do in the next 10 minutes.
That's a lifetime.
What are you babbling about?
How much information can you store about someone? Or at least recall about someone or an event or a situation or a series of events? Just snatches of moments.
Look, my wife's getting upset.
You're in front of the camera.
I know. Start paying more attention to her.
We're getting her.
She doesn't seem to think so.
Just wait till she sees what he claims to get to.
I was just talking to him.
Shh. You loved your father.
Of course.
What do you remember about him?
A lot.
But not real-time memories, right? Like, if you grabbed a random memory, like the time he took you fishing?
He never took me fishing.
But if he did, would you remember the whole day?
Of course not.
Just the moment you fell out of the boat and he jumped in the water to rescue you?
You clearly never knew my father.
Clearly.
You would never have let that happen.
But if you did, as you told the story, you might be able to recapture a few of the details, but that's it, just the memorable ones. Of all the time you spent with him, you probably only got 10 or 11 solid minutes of active memories. The rest has been written over by more interesting moments.
And your point is oh so cleverly eluding me.
Oh. What if tonight is it for us?
For us.
Yeah. What if this is the only night we ever saw each other?
Works for me.
Couldn't we cram a lifetime of memories into 11-minute segments?
Lifetime of memories?
Make each moment so memorable. The rest of our lives will be the dull part, the stuff that gets erased. Tonight we live the best moments in our lives.
Then why wake up tomorrow?
I don't know.
All right. How do I do it? You haven't thought this through, have you?
It doesn't sound like you're taking me seriously.
You expect me to a pickup line?
Oh, slow down.
No time.
Take the moment.
I don't have a moment.
They are so precious and they're just rushing by. You're breathtaking.
You are wasting your time.
Moments like this are what time's all about. I wasted another one.
That wasn't wasted on me.
No, I meant...
I've got to go.
Me too.
I'll see you in a minute.
You will. Got it all.
How did you know that Stephen was going to pick tonight to start drinking?
How do you think? God, I'm running out of time.
You're at 30 seconds.
Not real time, true time. Hey, when you take her home tonight, hold her like it's the last time you ever do.
I want my camera.
Can't wait to get this edited together so I can figure out what the hell's going on.
You ever think your bride's gonna cheat on you?
Did that weird guy tell you what he's up to? What kind of name is Pack anyway? Mind if I have a sip?
Really? When did you start drinking?
I can't remember. Is it rude or a compliment if I stare at your girlfriend's ass?
I just thought marriage would do you good.
Threes again. This is too weird.
What's the future like?
Now that we're having what the headlines call a birth rate bonanza, it's amazing.
At least you've got your tumble toy to play with.
You said something to me the first time I came back that sort of stuck on me. You said I was the first and only tumbler.
Yeah, that's what you told us when we first met you. When did we say that to you?
Well, how could I know that? Thought I was the only one.
Is anyone else doing it?
I developed the technology on my own, in secret. But how could I know I never shared it with anyone?
Hang on. Give him a mic.
Oh, not this time.
Yes, this time. If I'm going to alienate my entire family on the off chance you're not full of shit, I'm sure as hell going to have something to show the world.
This is too important.
Which is why I've got to get it.
All right.
And perhaps tomorrow during our visit.
I have such a busy day tomorrow.
Susan, the reason someone gives is usually just a splinter of the reason they have.
I think I'd like to try to get through a day on my own.
Are you sure you're ready?
Explain that to Trevor.
I haven't been able to get you off my mind all week.
Oh, there he is.
So, Steven gonna give you more than just those earrings?
Steven? Do you think Steven gave me a gift on his wedding day? Please.
He might be packing a lot, but I doubt he's got those kind of balls.
Here we are again.
Yes, we are. So, having fun so far?
You all right? You seem different.
I do?
Nervous.
I don't know how to do this. I thought about you a lot.
In the bathroom?
Now here you are again.
I don't think I want to hear about your urination revelations. There it is. You know how some people tend to be better looking when they smile? You are definitely some people.
You're determined to make this easy, aren't you?
Calling me easy.
No.
I know, if you only knew how now.
Okay, that didn't help. Look. If I fail at this, I have no idea. Can we just be here for a minute?
As opposed to where?
I mean, be here. Be now. Fully explore the moment. Just stop time. Pretend this is a perfect instant that you want to remember. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you sense? Something you'd never have noticed. Your long lashes. Capture this moment in a bubble. Brown eyes sparkling. The warmth behind them. Instead of bouncing around on the outside from one minute to the next, climb inside this one bubble with me. Hodgepodge of perfume. Let the bubble float in the breeze for as long as possible. flawless skin.
Your hand on my cheek.
A chair squeaking.
A wine stain on a tablecloth.
Ticking watch.
Troubled eyes. I'm popping this moment.
Why?
To create a better one. I can't believe I'm doing this. Tongues will be a wagon. I'm usually an edge dancer.
Tonight's far from usual.
This is hypnotic. It's like swaying in a hammock.
I'm wooing you to sleep.
No. Where did you come from?
Around?
Is it possible you could tell me less about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Are you married?
No. I was, but she's gone. Then my life became laser focused on one thing. Incredibly, I achieved it. It was like I had been locked in a room all these years and someone finally opened a door.
What'd you do?
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, you're a government operative.
That's a little too close.
Really?
No.
Why am I so drawn to you? It's like you have this huge secret just pulls me in. Do you?
Yes.
What is it?
It's not the one you think it is.
What?
That you might be the prime.
The prime.
Every other woman I meet will simply be a derivative of you.
You don't even know me.
What more do I need to know that I want to know more?
Green eyes sparkling. The warmth behind them.
Your hair brushing the back of my hand.
The sound of your heartbeat.
The anticipation of the taste of your lips.
Bubble popper.
I want to be with you.
Soon.
Sooner than that.
I can't leave.
Then let's not leave. Tonight is far from usual.
Give me a minute. I got an idea.
Now I'm all worked out. Yeah, but in a few minutes, she gets to release her passion. For me, that's a memory that's 6 months old. Next time I see her, I gotta cram a lifetime of love into 11 minutes. She won't even know who I am.
Reception, tape 1. Serious pomage.
The wedding denouement. It's been a tough day, but hell, you've been stoic as ever. The mood remains jovial despite the less than picture perfect location. I guess when love mists in the air, any setting becomes a paradise. Basking in residual romance. Even I met someone this week. She's a little younger than me, but chock full of life. I bought her something this morning to reflect that. There she is. Note the cool, more than I could afford earrings.
Nice. Nice. You want to guess the first thing that's going to be edited out?
Just keep rolling. Do me a favor. Try to keep her out of frame.
No problem. Cameras B and C mark the blonde bridesmaid. Jeffrey wants her featured in as many shots as possible.
Let's just hope that Professor Murphy has taken his law and found the door. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong, so all this weirdness should be behind us.
Hey, guys.
You want to cut?
No.
I just thought I should say hello before I say goodbye.
Look, we're sort of busy here.
Oh, you don't know how lucky you are.
Thanks, buddy, but we're on the clock.
Pack? The name's Pack? And I'm from 48 years in the future. I'm the first time-tumbler.
No, this is the first thing that's going to be edited out.
Doubt it.
What a freak.
After all this, I still don't know exactly what to ask her.
Look, only the narrator is supposed to acknowledge the presence of the camera.
Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever.
It's the 2 of hearts.
There they are. Excuse me. May I borrow your cards for a second? A quick card trick.
Oh.
Just for a second.
Go ahead.
You know what would be really cool right now? Animal balloons.
Oh. Well, I don't know if they'd be appropriate here.
Don't you love to make them?
They're like sharing a piece of art that will only last for a few moments in time. Balloon sculpture is the perfect blend of art and snowflakes.
Well,
I'm gonna bring out the big guns.
Pack Yoling. I just wanted to congratulate you, sir, on your daughter's marriage.
Thank you.
And I have a special magic trick just for you.
Magic?
Come on.
Hey, I used to love this stuff as a kid.
Tim! Bruce here is gonna show you a trick.
Never done any card tricks.
Hi, Coach Peterson.
Hey, Tim. I thought that was you. Been practicing your bunting?
I haven't played Little League in a few years, sir.
Too bad. You're one hell of a bunter.
Thank you, sir.
Bruce, fan out the cards, face down. Tim, pick the 8 of diamonds.
That was incredible.
Oh, well, right.
You should have seen how this guy...
But come on, how'd you do the trick?
It's not a trick. I'm from the future. You told me that was the card you picked.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry. I'll explain it all later in excruciating detail. Hey, let me wear the lavalier mic.
What? Why?
The more you miss of this, the more you're gonna kick yourself in the asshole later. What the? Look, just keep your cameras focused on me. You'll catch on.
Look, my niece put up a good chunk for us to be able to shoot this. Get Kelly.
No, forget her. By the end of the night, she's gonna be pouring her drunk ass lug of a husband into the limo. Those will be her exact words.
Steven? The closest he comes to alcohol is the disinfectant he uses to wash his hands every half hour.
He's gonna be knocking them back tonight. What a jerk. Look, I really don't want you to miss this. I'll try to arrange things to happen around her.
They're a gift from Trevor.
You ever been to Aruba?
Never.
It's full of real magic.
What does that mean?
Need anything?
We're finally back on schedule.
I'll stay on it.
Susan, how we perceive time defines each one of us. Some people grab hold, some let it slip away, some try to defy its passing.
And stopped 2 years ago.
Underneath his troubled mind, Philip was a good man. I'm certain he didn't mean to take your life in addition to his own.
I just need more time.
Every second that ticks by is one less the world has of that vibrant woman Philip married.
I didn't know what I would do.
Kelly's mother took up magic as a hobby after her marriage broke up. Now she entertains children and she lives a perfectly happy.
Are you comparing me with her? Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Pac.
Cynthia. Sorry, I've got a lot going on.
I'm sorry, I really need to make an impression.
I beg your pardon?
If we don't stop right now and explore the possibilities, we're just strangers passing. Life continues safe, unaltered, and who has time to deal with the change a new person can bring? So we pass. Ignore, forget, never see. When the obvious is that every one of those strangers could enrich our lives. A new fishing partner, someone that could lead to a new job, an acquaintance that could introduce us to the one that'll become a pivotal relationship. But instead, the strangers pass in droves. Well, I choose to stop. I choose to explore the possibilities of this human exchange. Do you? Would you do that? Don't answer yet.
Cynthia, I need your help. We can't find Mama's cake knife.
Okay. You can sit in the car.
No, I'm on it. I'm on it.
You gonna say something to the happy, radiant couple?
Good luck. Happy, radiant couple.
Right. Try again. Do better, huh?
You're gonna get pregnant tonight. Kelly's never gonna go back to work. You're gonna have 4 kids, and the third one's gonna be named Scuttle.
Scuttle.
After serving 2 terms as senator, Scuttle Cooper is gonna run for president in 2052.
Does he win?
How would I know?
Right on. What's your name?
Pac Yoling.
I'm Trevor.
I'm dancing with or without you.
You wouldn't mind holding my camera for a minute, would you?
No.
Be careful with it.
In about 2 hours, when the DJs start breaking down, meet me right over there.
Why would I do that?
To sniff me out, to explore a new human exchange, all in the guise of going, look, here's my question, and it's all important, but don't answer yet, just let the evening unfold. Simply this, would you have dinner with me tonight?
I wouldn't hold your breath.
I already hold my heart. I am now the first and only time-tumbler.
Where are you running to?
Absolutely nowhere.
You're not supposed to be.
think this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Oh, here we go.
You again.
You're not gonna believe it. That last sample worked. Pregnancy rates are skyrocketing.
Sample?
Adding pheromones was like putting... I better not use that analogy. I'm not sure they've done that yet.
What?
Eventually, they're gonna put fluoride in the water supply.
Fluoride in the water supply.
Great, you had to tell him. Now Jeffrey's gonna wrap early, run down to the patent office.
Don't you have something to bunt?
Pretty soon, we're gonna have to start pumping the clean sample just so the population doesn't explode.
I thought we were done with you. Hey, come on, how'd you do the trick? Okay. Oh, yeah, horse
Falling into this laughter, I can feel the world around me. A shift in my perspective that must have come about gradually. I'm holding up a memory and showing you the place I've been. Yeah, we talk about sadness, but it's no longer the place I'm in. I didn't know that I was lucky. No, I didn't know that I was blessed. Falling out around midnight, I feel soft, sweet, and high. And it's weird to be living with a shift in my awareness.